The Broke Escape Stories, Episode 2, Homeless to Millionaire, The Simoom Squibb Dream. He was homeless at 15, no safety net, no wealthy parents, no backup plan. Today, he's a millionaire who gives away businesses for free, because he believes everyone deserves a shot. This is the broke escape story of Simoom Squibb, and why every dreamer should know his name. Welcome to the Broke Escape Stories, where everyday people break the rules, escape the grind, and find financial freedom their own way. Your freedom story starts now. Simoom Squibb didn't start with a plan, he started with pain. At just 15 years old, his father passed away. There was no pause, no grace period. His mother, overwhelmed with grief and financial stress, couldn't support him. And so Simoom did what no teenager should have to do. He left school and lived on the streets. He had no roof over his head, no consistent meals, no stability. Just the cold, the fear, and the fire to survive. He would sleep behind phone booths on rainy nights. Not because it was safe, but because it was the only place where the rain wouldn't reach him. And in those moments, soaked, hungry, invisible, Simoom made himself a promise. If I ever make it out of this, I will help people like me believe they can too. He didn't go back to school. He didn't wait for opportunity. He created it. At 17, he started selling life insurance. It wasn't glamorous. He had no office, no fancy suit, just an old phone and a relentless mindset. Through cold calls and constant rejection, he learned the core of business: how to listen, how to serve, how to solve real problems. That small spark became his first company, a creative agency called Fluid. He built it from scratch, scaled it across countries, and eventually sold it to PwC in a multi-million-pound deal. But Simoom wasn't chasing money. He was chasing meaning. Because when you've slept on a park bench, money doesn't impress you. Impact does. So what did he do next? He flipped the rules of entrepreneurship upside down. He started investing in startups, helping other dreamers get their first shot. But not just polished, investor-ready founders, people with raw passion, real ideas, and no clue where to start. He started mentoring anyone who reached out, sometimes in cafes, sometimes on the street. And then one day, he did something no one expected. He began giving away businesses for free. A coffee shop, a consultancy, a branding agency. No strings, no contracts, just belief. People thought he was crazy. But to Simoom, it made perfect sense. Because if someone had believed in him at 15, everything might have been different. He created HelpBunk, a platform where dreamers can access mentorship, capital, connections, and tools to build a business, no gatekeeping. And through viral videos, random acts of generosity, and real conversations, he reminded the world that kindness is a strategy. His philosophy? You are not too late, you are not too broken. And you are not alone. Today, Simoom Squibb could retire comfortably. But he doesn't. He wakes up every day to serve the next version of who he once was. The kid with a dream, no home, no roadmap, just belief. Simoom doesn't care about legacy, he cares about usefulness. He says, I don't want to die rich, I want to die useful. So here's your broke escape action. What's your dream? Not what your parents expect. Not what society tells you is safe. What is your dream? Write it down, say it out loud, share it in the comments below. Because dreams that are spoken become real. And if you want to go deeper into Simoom's philosophy, check out his powerful book, What is Your Dream? It's a must-read for any dreamer ready to rewrite their life. The link is in the description below. Because this isn't just Simoom's story. It could be yours. You don't need to be rich to start. You don't need permission. You just need courage. And one step forward. This is the Broke Escape Stories, your Sunday dose of real stories for real people breaking free and building their version of wealth and freedom. Like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your broke escape plan? We'll be back next Sunday with another episode that could change how you see money, freedom, and your future. Until then, dream loud, act small, escape broke.